We're only a few months into the year, and I already have 4 new Facebook updates for 2022 for you that will change the way you market your business. So watch to the end of this video for the latest Facebook updates and what to do about them to keep your Facebook marketing profitable. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandy with LYFE Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. Before we get into it, super quick, go ahead and like this video for me, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the weekly videos that we put out that help you grow your business. All right, jumping straight in with Facebook update number 1, subscriptions for creators. Now, subscriptions themselves aren't necessarily new. Those were launched in 2020, but just to recap what they are, Facebook says subscriptions allow your audience to up-level their support for you and your work. You receive consistent, predictable monthly earnings, and your subscribers become easily identifiable, helping you connect more deeply with your audience. Thank your audience by deciding to add additional benefits as part of your subscription, like subscriber-only lives, special discounts, or a subscriber-only group. Tailor the supporter experience in a way that's authentic to your brand, style, and community. Now, the update for this is threefold. Number 1, creators can now create and use personalized links to promote subscriptions. Number 2, creators are gaining access to new metrics that will help them better understand how much they're earning, the source of each sale, and an estimate of how much they'll have to pay in taxes and fees. And then update number 3 is that creators can now download email lists of new subscribers who have agreed to share this information. Now, this one is huge, especially given all the iOS updates in the last year, because this means you can take all of your subscribers who agree to share their email and store their info in whatever email marketing software you use, giving you access to contact them and market to them outside of the Facebook platform. So where Facebook now lacks in tracking, you can pick it back up by just downloading the email list of your subscribers, all without having to pay for a lead generation campaign. All right, Facebook update number 2 is that Facebook removed a lot of targeting options. Now, if you saw my Facebook ad tips for 2022 video, then you already knew this. If you haven't seen it, it will be linked in the description because you need to watch that next. But what's happening is that in January of this year, Facebook started the process of removing certain targeting options. Facebook said starting January 19th, 2022, we will remove detailed targeting options that relate to topics people may perceive as sensitive, such as options referencing causes, organizations, or public figures that relate to health, race or ethnicity, political affiliation, religion, or sexual orientation. So if you had a really successful Facebook ad campaign in 2021, the same targeting options that made that ad successful may not be available anymore. Now, after hearing that list, some of you may be thinking, that doesn't really sound like it'll affect me. But keep in mind, it's not just 20 or 30 targeting options being removed, it's thousands. To further clarify, Facebook said it's important to note that the interest targeting options we are removing are not based on people's physical characteristics or personal attributes, but instead on things like people's interactions with content on our platform. So an example they give is that you won't be able to target people who have an interest in lung cancer awareness or World Diabetes Day anymore. The volume of targeting options being removed is what's raising alarm to business owners who depend on Facebook ads for sales. So if you're a little concerned and don't know what steps to take next, go watch my Facebook ad tips video because I tell you exactly what to do next given all the Facebook ad changes. All right, moving on to update number 3, Facebook is expanding consumers' ad controls. Facebook said even after we update our targeting options, people may still see ad content they are not interested in, which is why we are also working to expand the control that allows people to choose to see fewer ads about certain types of content. Currently, Facebook users can choose to see fewer ads that are centered around politics, parenting, alcohol, and pets. But Facebook said early next year, we will be giving people control of more types of ad content, including gambling and weight loss, among others. So if your business falls into any of these industries, you will need to A, start figuring out how to navigate this in your advertising, and B, possibly explore some other channels in addition to Facebook if you're not already, just so that your eggs are not all in one basket. But I will say if your business does fall into one of those industries, don't freak out entirely just yet, because if people are opting out of seeing ads like those, it's honestly probably more helpful than not for your business because it's ruling out unqualified people who are never going to convert anyway. Now, before we get into the 4th and final update, first, here is a quick message from Morgan on our new marketing coaching course.
Hello! We just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. After managing millions of dollars of ad spend for thousands of small businesses and creating thousands of social posts to help businesses connect with their customers, we know how to get results. And we want to help small businesses get results too. So we've decided to give away our knowledge, learning experiences, resources, tools, and feedback to help you achieve results for your digital marketing efforts. If you want to learn the blueprint for success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, get access to all the tools you'll need, and get live expert guidance from yours truly, stop what you're doing and sign up for our coaching program today.
All right, the last Facebook update of the day is a change in Facebook ad use and cost. So this is a little bit more of a prediction and observation than an update per se, but I'm including it because I think it's important and can impact the way you run your ads and business moving forward. Because of all the iOS tracking updates and therefore Facebook updates, a lot of business owners are either pulling out of Facebook advertising altogether or they're going all in with a different strategy. And by different strategy, I mean a Facebook-centric strategy. I talk more about this in that Facebook ad tips video I mentioned earlier, but essentially Facebook can still track everything within its platform. It's just all the third-party tracking that has come to an abrupt halt with all the iOS updates. Meaning, instead of sending people to your website to collect sales or leads, you can pivot your ad campaigns to collect leads within Facebook or have people check out natively within Facebook. But like I said, not everybody is doing this. Some people aren't seeing the sales they want, and instead of pivoting, they're turning Facebook ads off altogether. And as a result, we have seen some fluctuation in Facebook advertising costs over the last year or so. But I think now that the iOS updates have been released for some time and things are starting to settle a little bit, we'll see Facebook ad costs evening back out. If you want my advice on how to handle all of these updates and proceed with your Facebook advertising, again, check out that ad tip video I mentioned because that's exactly the advice that I give in that video. But otherwise, that wraps up my 4 Facebook updates for 2022. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave any comments you have for me down below, and I will see you in the next video.